What's good, y'all? It's Jay Coffee. What's up, YouTube world? What's up, Bills Mafia football fans? Do you see that dub by my Buffalo Bills? 7-2, first time since 1993. And that's big, man. You know, that's back to Super Bowl era. Jim Kelly, Thurman, Bruce, all the greats. I could go on and on listing them all. But the point is you know, we broke the drought. Then we didn't make the playoffs. Then we had, you know, the unfortunate way last season ended. We made the playoffs. But my point is, you know, two playoff appearances in the last 3 seasons. We're about to make the playoffs this year for sure. But, you know, prior to that, as like I've been saying all week, I'm a lot more optimistic about this Bills team than a lot of other fans, right? You know, we've had some issues. Especially defensively, offensively too. But the defense has been like, you know, really where the concern's been. But I've continued to say I'm a lot more optimistic about this team. But, you know, the point with the whole 7-2 thing, first time since 93, we've had our playoff appearances past couple of years, like I said. But with the concern over the team and a lot of people doubting the team this season, a lot of people were saying when, you know, we're 5-2 or I forget, you know, because we started out 4-0. But my point is we know in 08 and in 11 we started out we were like 4-0, 5-1. I don't know. We had good records those 2 seasons and shit the bed later on. But this team is for real. We've just been having some issues, you know. But we went out there today and got the job done. The NFL is the ultimate chess game. You know what I mean? Everyone's watching film, you know, racking their brains, trying to jam up what's working offensively and defensively for teams. And, you know, sometimes the result out there is wild, you know, and it is concerning. But we won. We beat a good team. We put up points 44-34. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times you've seen a lot of people saying, oh, well, the Bills only beat this team. They're not that good. The Bills only beat this. That team's not that good. Seattle is an elite team. Russell Wilson, some may say best quarterback in the league, possibly, but definitely an elite quarterback nonetheless. And our defense did their thing out there versus Russ today. And I'm really happy about that because, you know, if you guys caught my little halftime report, a big thing that killed us, you know, in that tough stretch that we had in those couple losses versus Tennessee, which I still say there was something going on as far as like being unprepared or the vibes were off or something that had the team demotivated. We seen them fall apart. I don't know. That game, there was something going on in that game. But versus Tennessee, Tannehill, and Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes, 2 very mobile quarterbacks, it was like, oh my God, it was ugly. It was horrible. We couldn't stop them. You know, it felt like we never had a spy on them. Every play they would just roll out and, you know, the coverage wasn't there, or, you know, they would just pick up a few yards if there was no one open. Like, they were just running all over us, and it was ugly. And today, that was not the case versus Russell Wilson. We were on his ass all game long. On that 4th down where they turned the ball over early in Bills territory, that was a huge momentum. You know, that was huge for momentum right there. But we were just on his ass all game. I saw a graphic. It was 16 knockdowns, most of and I believe it ended up being more than that by the end of the game. And that was the most by a team this season. You know, we also picked off Russell Wilson twice. I believe it was Poyer and Trey White. Yo, I hope Trey went down, but he's looking all right. But that was a big win. That was a good win. It was versus a good team. We played pretty good offensively and defensively. Like, what can you say about that? How can anyone try to knock that game or really have negative takeaways against the Bills? Like, takeaways, I'm saying, like, take on the game about the Bills after you watch that game. You know what I mean? We went out there offensively, put points up quick, 14-0. You know what I mean? Then we stopped them. And, you know, the offense, if you notice, like, check out the numbers. Allen, 31 of 38, 415 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks, right? And then something I've been saying since those 4 games, you know, where Allen was putting up crazy numbers and everything, was I felt like we've been trying to force the run. I really liked it with this team when we just spread it out. You know, Allen does his thing. They kind of, you know what I'm saying? And we take the run game as it opens up, where I feel like more recently we're trying to make a statement and you know, force the run and say, yo, we're going to run on you. And if you see today, as a team, we only had 34 rushing yards. And then if you look at Allen's passing statistics, once again, he spread the ball around pretty good. Listen to these numbers. Stefon Diggs, 9 receptions, 118 yards on 12 targets. John Brown, 8 receptions, 99 yards on 11 targets. Gabe Davis, the rookie, getting another touchdown out there. 4 receptions for 70 yards and a touchdown on 5 targets. Cole Beasley, 3 receptions, 39 yards on 3 targets. All completions to Cole. Devin Singletary, Motor Singletary, also 3 receptions on 3 targets for 33 yards. That's a lot of threes. Yo, if you're a Singletary fan, go play the lotto, play 3-3-3-3 or whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean? Zach Moss, another rookie running back. Well, Singletary's not a rookie, but Gabriel Davis was. But anyways, 2 receptions, 30 yards on 2 targets. Isaiah McKenzie, the speedster, 1 reception for 25 yards and a touchdown on 1 target. And Croft, 1 reception, only 1 yard, 1 touchdown on 1 target. You know what I mean? It's like we spread the ball around, and I think that's what we got to go do is just keep it simple. Go out there, spread it out, let Josh, you know, take some shots downfield, take what they give us across the middle, run around a little bit. You know what I mean? Just do his thing. I mean, but like I said, it's the NFL. We had great success offensively, you know, and put numbers up the first few weeks. Of course, defensive coordinators are trying to find a way to jam up Josh Allen. You know what I mean? But I think, and then we want to adjust our game as well. But I think we got a little too far away from what was working for us. You know what I mean? I really felt like we were trying to force the run, but I think Allen's the kind of guy you just got to go out there and let him do his thing. He's that kind of guy, you know? He's a freak, a nature athlete, like the speed, the strength, that arm is second to none. You know what I mean? And I don't know, man. I'm just pumped. Yo, Alias, I tried to tell you, bro. Anyone watching this video, any new viewers, make sure to subscribe, guys. This is Jay Coffee Talk, where we talk music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. A lot of different topics. Drop content, drop videos every day. One of my moderators, one of my subscribers, he's a big Seahawks fan, and I've been telling him, you know, all season long, my Bills are going to get this W, and we did. But Alias, it was a good game, man. But Russell Wilson out there folding under the pressure a little bit, you know. Hey, guys, too, who watched the game later in the game, you know, when we were already up and we already knew it was our game, that touchdown that Russ threw on, like, blown coverage. I don't know what the hell happened there, how dude was wide open. But, you know, some other numbers that are really encouraging is Klein and Hughes both forced a fumble, you know what I mean, from Russell Wilson. 2 forced fumbles, we recovered them both. And how about Klein, man? Klein has been a guy, myself included, and a lot of other, you know, Bills fans, we've been, like, not a fan of Klein. But, Klein was all over the place today. I mean, you know, there were some, for the most part, Klein was on point today. Made some big plays. Like, this is huge, guys. 7-2 with that kind of win against the Seahawks. This is great for the momentum, team morale, all that, you know, because in my opinion, like I always say, momentum is everything in the NFL. It really is. But our defense, you know, And as far as Seattle's rushing too, who like I said, we've been getting gouged for against the run all season long. DJ Dallas, their leading rusher, 31 yards. He got a TD, but 31 yards, that's nothing. I don't know. I really like what we saw from the defense. This was huge, guys. And something I spoke about in my halftime report that was huge to me, right? We made some statements that I really liked, and I want to go over this because not a lot of people seen that halftime report video. But in the first half, when we're up, what was the score? I can't remember, but we were up. We went out, first two drives, 2 TDs. What were we? Were we up 17-0? I don't know. My point is Seattle went out there and scored, right? So we got to make a statement. We got to go out there and answer that. And what did we do? We went out there and got 7 after Seattle's first, points on the board, a touchdown. Then after that, another big time to make a statement. Because when you're a good team, those little things like that, like, okay, you're shutting out your opponent, they get on the board. How are you going to answer that? And what did the Bills do against one of the best teams in the league? Answered it by 7, like I just said. Then, at the end of the first half, another thing, that can make a big difference in a close game against a big team. Seattle gets the ball, at the end of the first half, with a chance to, sneak down the field and put up some points on the board. What do? We hold them to 3. That's a statement. Those are 2 big statements by this Bills offense and defense out there. Now, the one thing, and I really want to know what all the Bills fans think about this. This is something that I have been upset about all year. After we held them to 3 at the very end of the first half, we go out there and get in field goal range, and our kicker misses the kick again. And that's the one thing I do want to talk about negatively. A lot of people were on my ass. Bass makes me nervous. We all know in the NFL, having a clutch kicker is everything, right? And Bass has had issues since opening day. You know what I mean? Consistently every game he's had issues. And I don't like that. Like when we got rid of Dan Carpenter and we got house money. Like Carpenter was like that. He was a guy that you knew every kick, he might miss this kick. It's like, you know what I mean? It's not exactly 50-50 because I know if I say that, someone's going to comment what the percent, what his numbers really are. But my point is I don't like having a kicker that you're not confident in. Good teams, you got to have that clutch kicker. It's huge, And even in the Jets game where we didn't score a touchdown, it was all field goals. We missed 2 kicks, and I was still feeling negative about him that game, even though he tied a franchise record. What do you have? 18 points, 6 touchdown or 6 kicks or whatever, 6 field goals, tied a franchise record. He won the game. He got the game ball. I was still upset that he missed 2 kicks. Like, what do you guys think about this? We're a good team. We're gonna go to the playoffs. We can, I think a lot of people are having trouble seeing it, but this is a good team. We had some issues, but we're still a playoff team that can make a push. And I just want to know, what does everyone think about the whole kicker thing? Because all season, everyone kept saying, it's premature. He's a rookie. He's got to get used to things. He's a rookie. I don't know. I don't like this, that week 9, he's still missing kicks regularly. But anyways, guys, what a great way to really kick off what, everyone is viewing as our really tough part of the schedule this season, to go out there and beat Seattle. A lot of people, even, like I said, we came out really hot this season in the beginning, then we had that rough patch, but and a lot of people were really down about our Bills team. But even before that, leading into the season, when expectations were high, even those first few games when expectations were real high, when we were tearing it up out there, a lot of people still had this Seahawks game as a loss in their book. You know what I mean? This is huge. I don't know. I saw a great team out there today. Like I said, not a perfect team, but this is just huge in my opinion. But I don't know, guys. I'm rambling on a little bit. I'm going to wrap this thing up. I appreciate you guys watching my video. Let's talk about it. Even if you're not a Bills fan, let's talk about this game. Alias, what's up, bro? What's up, man? We should have made a bet. Like, I don't know. Nah, it's all in good fun, though, man. I'm just busting balls a little bit. You know what I mean? But 7-2, man. Bills. What's good, everybody? Defense look pretty good out there. Let's talk about it. Any new viewers, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, if you're new, we cover all those different topics, and we're going to have a lot of NFL content all season long. I've made quite a few NFL videos this season, not even just on my Bills, on all different teams. I did a pretty good video, interesting, chat last night about that Notre Dame Clemson game. Let's talk about it. That's the point of the J Coffee Talk platform, is to talk with you guys in them comments. But I'm out of here, guys. Trust the process. Go Bills, Bills Mafia, turn up. It's our year, all that. And I'm gone.